Hello everyone, my name is John Michael Bushman and welcome to Reverse 1999. I have been playing this game off camera for quite some time now and I am loving every single second of it. And what better way to tackle this game that I have fallen in love with through sheer style alone than to share it with all of you. There are better content creators out there, yes, that can tackle the story, that can better explain everything, but me, I just want to experience this and I want to share that experience with all of you watching this video. And we are on chapter 5, which is actually the last chapter of the honeymoon phase of this game, and I have not tackled it in the slightest. I am also vastly over leveled for the game at this point in time, and I have been sweeping up the story mode, at least in the chapter 3 and 4. I swept it up so fast that I just held off on playing this story mode until, see this point here. And at the current moment, we are on chapter 11 in the main story, and I believe the new ones are coming out soon. It's chapter 12 and 13 if I remember correctly, but it could also just be an event. Again, I don't really pay too much attention to the news, sadly, of this game. Hell, even from the official channels, I don't really pay too much attention. I just get surprised that there's something new here, and I'd rather keep it that way because I want to be surprised. So we're just going to dive right into it, and thankfully this entire game is voiced, so you will be spared from my bad voice acting here. So we shall begin. And I'm gonna turn on auto so that we can fully experience this. Oh god, right, I forgot Regulus is still part of the crew here. We're on our ship.
Lean, there is nothing we can do.
Love the fact that the characters can
10 minutes tops before this ship sinks like a stone.
that they can occasionally speak in their native languages.
60% of the left cabin has been flooded, as well as 75% of the right cabin.
Oh boy, where are they going, by the way?
The ship cannot survive such a ferocious storm. Timekeeper, we should get ready for evacuation.
No. Vertin, what do you gotta say about that?
Prepare the teleport soft disk.
Oh, cool. They will leave the boat yet again.
Wait,
Jesus Christ, poor
what are you
Regulus.
talking about? Are we going to abandon the ship?
Of course, you're gonna die otherwise.
Breezes and ripples won't last longer than a blink of an eye. Just hold on to the wheel and we'll...
Here comes a big wave.
That sounds like the turbine just cracked.
Way to state the obvious there,
Great.
Soneto.
So only 2 minutes left.
A true captain will never abandon her ship.
I know, Regulus, but sadly,
Sworn
you're
to
too
live and
important
die
of an
with
asset.
Lock-in Apple, the second of its name.
Maybe.
And why is it the second?
Because the first one sunk, and we know what happened to that one, unfortunately. Oh my god. And if you're a little behind, I'm sorry to say, but it's going to be
Somebody
one
just
hell of a way
warned us this
to
ship.
go all the way back. So
I racked my brains to think of all the assurances I could give to get that governess off my back.
oh dear. Typical Regulus.
I think it's better for us to embrace the fact that all things would come to an end, Captain.
Well, words of wisdom from an apple. So.
Sometimes deserting is to leave for another battlefield.
Oh, hey, Miss Radio! I didn't know that you were actually involved in the main story. Holy shit.
You're one to talk about deserting.
Regulus, do you have...
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have ended up like this in the middle of the...
Timekeeper, we have an emergency.
Yes, it's very
the
obvious.
teleport soft disk can't be activated.
Ah, shit.
I've tried other contingency teleport incantations, but none of them worked in this area. Neither did the communicator.
Okay, then.
It's as if something is jamming the signal.
Oh dear, that is
I see.
bad.
I have a question for you, Soneto.
Okay.
Please, Timekeeper.
And,
In the field mission
okay.
evacuation instructions, apart from the part about asking the Timekeeper for help, is there anyone else we can reach out to for rescue?
Seriously, Vertin.
No, I don't think. And we are going to crash. Without hesitation, Regulus pounces us Miss Radio immediately.
What's going on now? This is a trap!
Okay. Regulus, calm
And
down.
you are
Kid.
behind all this. It is you who played that nonsense travel note from 1999 and lured us into this random sea in order to torture us, afflict us, and now feed us to the fish.
Oh my god. Again,
Go
sorry to
ahead.
say,
Give us the wicked villain
we've
laugh,
been through 4
Rabbit's
chapters at this point,
mole.
and they've been through hell and
Wait,
back.
listen
So
here.
there's that.
I don't know. I mean no harm.
Miss Radio using talking in
Nice
literally radio
try.
broadcasts.
See what else you got to say when this pirate opens your battery cover and finds Made in Manus there.
So bottom line, Manus Vindictae, they're the bad guys.
Shake me. If I broadcast how to clean kitchen appliances for you now, will it brighten up your mood?
Radio, that is not how you negotiate right now.
Hell it will. Can't you see? My ship is going down, along with my record collection and your battery cover, to the bottom of the sea for good.
Jesus Christ, Regulus. This
John
Brit.
Lennon can't do anything about it now.
Oh my god.
I'm terribly sorry.
I think that was a reference.
I could only touch. hear, and
John
imagine.
Lennon and drowning. Oh, wait, was that?
About
No.
this program, Lesson 101, the express route to heaven one shouldn't miss. I think it would serve you better.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore. My records, my Dr. Peppers, my pirate radio, my Rockin' Apple II.
Oh my god, this Brit kid is
Crying
going
out loud, what
off.
have I done to deserve this?
Well, I mean, given your brash personality, Regulus, I think you have it coming somewhat. Oh, hey, that's Lilia's legs.
She did try her best to pick the music,
Yeah.
though no one is in the mood. I think this piece is not bad. As to Regulus's question, we need to slightly twiddle this knob
Yep.
to 1913.
And they teleported. 1913. Oh god, are we moving to World War One? Or at least close to World War One? Oh dear god. So we crash landed somewhere. We can't access hard mode yet. We can actually this is the thing with Reverse 1999. You immediately have access to what is called story mode, and this just immediately just advances you story wise, and it skips out on a lot of things. But if you're like me and you over leveled anyway, you might as well go with the normal mode basically. Then the hard mode can be unlocked once you've been through the thing at least once. So there is that. And again, apologies if I'm going through a lot like very quickly, because I've already been through 4 chapters of this, and sadly I do not have the time to just go back and just retell everything. You'll just have to go along for the ride with me here. And this is the thing also about the normal mode. You get access to stuff like this. It just adds more flavor and character to the world at large, and it's pretty goddamn good. I do take the time to read a lot of those, and it can get dark. This game is can get pretty depressing with all of the war crimes and human suffering that is unfortunately present. So there is that, and seems we're in for a bit of a battle here with chapter 2. So back in home base in the St. Pavlov Foundation. So
This is...
oh, this is the briefing that we got. All
The
right,
official
cool.
letter of appointment from the Foundation.
And Madame Z, hello, our Chinese
Congratulations,
handler.
Doctor. After the long evaluation period and the re-examination, the Storm Reformation, Manpower, and Discipline has been officially approved by the Pact's Security Council.
Yay! That means we finally have
Team Timekeeper
slightly more
is now a
freedom.
legitimate, independent department.
Yep.
You are now granted a more flexible autonomy and independent budget.
Yeah, that was what we have been fighting for the past chapter.
What was that? Did you say budget?
Regulus, don't get too excited, please.
Does that mean the Foundation will buy, assign me a new ship?
That is too much to ask, Regulus,
Unfortunately.
please.
Independent means doesn't rely on others.
Yep.
I could apply for a ship for you, but it's not guaranteed.
Yep. Good on you, Burton.
Misers. Fine. Not that I wanted an obsolete ship painted in grey as shepherd check.
Regulus is such a spirited young lass. Mumbles and walks away. She has entirely lost interest in this conversation. Yeah,
However,
she would.
The price of passing that bill is to let the Foundation keep its authority to discipline unregistered arcanists.
That's about expected.
The arcanists who have been and will be assigned to Timekeeper's team will be put through a risk assessment procedure carried out by the Foundation.
So to put a little pause here, that entire chapter of the bill trying to get passed is the most bureaucratic bullshit I have ever seen in my life. The amount of paperwork that Madame Z had to go through and the amount of people that she had to get on her side in order to pass that bill so that the Timekeeper can finally act more independently of the Foundation's goals is insane. And I had a headache, the good kind, of course, just going through that chapter and just seeing the amount of crap that they had to put the Timekeeper, Vertin, through just to get to this point. And this mission that they're going on is the first mission under that new bill. And I'm just thinking about that chapter just makes me groan at how bad that it went, and bad in the sense of the story. It's not bad as in the pacing was bad and all that, but you get the idea. It's really good storytelling. It shows you that there are people who still believe in the other side, and people who believe in the other side. It's a whole rigmarole, and it's a fascinating look into what this world has become thanks to its unique problems. So we'll
Those
continue
who are
on.
in lower risk categories only need to receive primary artificial subnebulism training, while the high risk ones will go to the School of Discipline.
Yep, that's about what I
But I
expected.
will make sure they will be registered as members of Team Timekeeper when they enroll.
Yep, about what I
I see.
expected.
I have only one question.
Yes, Verton, what do you got?
Are you still our point of contact for the Foundation, Madam Z?
I think it's...
Yes, of course.
Yep.
Then I have no further questions.
Madame Z is hot, by the way. Wood. Smash.
Meanwhile, Team Timekeeper can apply for secondment from the Foundation, Laplace, and Zeno if
Her
necessary.
accent is also really fun to listen to.
You can check this file for more details.
Madame Z hands over a supplemental clause of considerable thickness. Fortunately, there are other things in more dire need of being checked for now. So, what's our mission, Madame? What do we need to
Stays
do?
the same. Keep investigating the storm and Manus Vindictae.
Got it. Kill every Manus
You can
Vindictae
make
bastard
your
around.
offensive action. The Foundation only needs a monthly report on the result.
Yep.
You're the first in command, Virgin.
Ooh, we finally have power.
You already have a target, I assume.
That base that Manus used to keep its elite house 4 years ago. It has never been reversed by the storm.
Ooh, so they do.
I'd
So
like to
that's the mission
investigate
that
that
we're
place
going
again.
through. And this entire thing is a flashback.
So you've been there many times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that'd make a good start for Team Timekeeper.
Yep.
I'll
Definitely.
arrange for some people to meet you at the base.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll have a great time together.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we have Lilia, so already I can already expect great things. And now we're in the present.
The fog is thick here.
I think it's the present. Regulus. Come on, girl. Mist hangs heavy in the valley, and the temperature is somewhat uncomfortable for those accustomed to the suitcase.
It
Oh,
used
yeah.
to be the nest of Elite House, a kind of creature resting in valleys with abundant water resources. What's more, it's winter now.
The leaves are indeed covered with a thin skin of frost. Regulus clicks her tongue and eyes the fog-shrouded
So why do I
gate.
have to be the errand girl? The Foundation wasn't even planning to give me a ship.
Yeah, fog shrouded gate of Xeno. All right, that was the word I was missing. And Regulus being Regulus.
Mr. Netto is going through the procedures in the headquarters to transfer herself to Team Timekeeper.
Of course she would. Of course she
Mr.
would.
and Sotheby are on a break, for they have spent much time and energy clearing the woods and repairing the Foundation square.
That's about what I expected. Yeah, that's what happened
Mr.
during
has
the
been given an administrative penalty
during the
because she
time
went
that the
into
bill was getting
rehabilitation
passed.
Center not long ago.
Yep.
This leads us to the current situation, where only the captain and this apple are able to act freely.
Well, that's unfortunate.
What? So in the end, was I, the renowned rocking pirate, the only one who didn't cause any damage to the Foundation buildings?
Well, because you were with X at the time, girl.
Ugh, I have never felt so humiliated in my life!
You were literally out of everyone's way.
You're not planning on destroying this place now, are you, Regulus?
No.
I'm reminded of an earlier chapter where
here.
we were in
Lilia
a
and
flashback.
Stranger.
Lilia and a stranger. Oh, hey, Madame Lilia's here. But with who? Next to the rusty iron door, Lilia squats on her hunkers, looking extremely bored. She always
What
is.
took you so long? Fell into a gutter.
God, her accent's so sexy. A graceful stranger standing next to her.
Hello, Timekeeper.
Oh, it's the teacher! Hello!
My name is Moisson. My employee ID is SF27602191908238X.
She memorized her entire employee ID number. That is an insane amount of dedication, Miss
I am
Mozon.
now an official member of your team.
Miss Mawson, welcome to the team.
I prefer
Madame Z said you're
Mozon.
an excellent tutor in Arcanum.
She's too kind to say so. In fact, I have a lot to learn from you.
I'm reminded of a
Also,
chapter
Thank you for taking good
specifically,
care of Miss Sotheby.
where Vertin was a
Hold on.
during
You know
Vertin's younger
Sotheby?
days. It was a entire flashback sequence,
According to Madame Z,
and
Miss Mawson used to be Sotheby's private teacher.
so pause a little again. Going back to Sotheby here, going to being a teacher and whatnot. The entirety of chapter 3 was a flashback as to how Vertin became the Timekeeper, and way back when she was quite the gremlin. She was a very mischievous kid, and that sassiness seems to have carried on into her being a teenager. Do note, Vertin is just a teenager. I believe she's 19 at the time of the story happening. So there's that. And Sotheby is a potion maker, and she uses a lot of really exotic ingredients to make various potions that do various effects. And in game, it translates to her being a poison aligned damage dealer. So there is that. Let's move right along with the
It
story.
is a long story.
Indeed, Miss Masson.
Let Miss Lilia give us an introduction to the base first. As the field operator, she knows this place better.
Ooh, what will she say? Miss Masson smiles towards the flying witch beside her, who has started to yawn. She's always half bored. Someone clearly has grown tired of this humdrum small talk.
After I got promoted and transferred to the headquarters, those exciting outbound missions have been removed from my schedule.
At least you're with Timekeeper Vertin now.
In short, although it's called the base,
And you probably need a swig of your
the
vodka
only
there,
place
Lilia.
unaffected by the storm is a narrow, 20-meter-long corridor, no larger than a hunter's lodge.
Ooh, okay.
My former fellows had already searched this place from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Those Laplace dudes had even sent in their lapdogs to search here inch by inch. Found nothing but some excrement of the Alitius and the dog's own poop.
Ah, okay. So this place is pretty safe
There
then.
might be some clues that are invisible.
Ah, that too,
Regulus is a
right.
specialist in optical arcane skills. Maybe she can find something.
Right. Regulus can do that.
A specialist? Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
Regulus, don't let it get to your head, kid. Come on.
For the record, compared to searching, hiding treasures is more of a pirate's lot.
I tend to
So
forget that
if it were
Regulus
up
has
to me
orange
to hide
eyes, but she
treasures
wears
in this
such
place-
extremely large extremely large sunglasses, rather, that it obscures the
Hold
view.
on for a second, Captain Regulus.
Yes, Apple, what you got?
The fog seems abnormally thick.
That is not a good sign, I assume, Apple? She halts and hesitates and slowly turns her head. And she got hit by something. Great.
Ambush! Ambush! These brats nearly shot my hat off!
Yep.
Lucky you, they hit the jackpot right away. There shouldn't be any ambush in this place.
So we could be in for some friendly fire
Easy,
here.
Ms. Regulus. Please carefully retreat to my side.
Miss Moson
Miss
taking in
Timekeeper,
duties right away.
Please cover us.
And let's move into combat. And you guys will finally see how gameplay is for Reverse 1999 very, very shortly here. Once it loads. And this system in particular should be very familiar to you if you've played another gacha game. And as you can see here, my Dynamo team is nearly like fitted to the gills. I'm just missing a healer in Ezra, but honestly these three are more than enough. And I mean, it's either Ezra or Fatutu, and I missed out on Fatutu, which, you know, instead of getting Fatutu I instead got Flutterpage. But apparently Flutterpage is also a pretty goddamn good pick when I was going through selectors. You know, when I started around the end of the 2nd anniversary, and I got Nautica, which these two are already maxed out. The level that most people tend to recommend when you're playing Reverse 1999 is always level 30, Insight 3, Resonance 10. Once you reach that threshold, you don't exactly need to level up anymore unless you are going for endgame content. Otherwise, you can leave it at these exact stats. And yeah, but we're not going to use this Blood Tide theme because it's still some ways to go. We're just going to go with the more well-supported archetype, which is a Dynamo. And there are some nicknames for this team. Some people have called it the Hassan Squad. And if you're a regular on Twitch, you would know exactly why it's called the way it is. I just need to get Charon up to the level that the other two are at, because it's apparently the way for Charon to really just pop off and make this team a lot more cracked than it already is. So, looking at this interface, it should look familiar to you if you played Freight Grand Order, and I was right at home when I started doing the thing. Although, more experienced players will tell me that what I'm about to do is can be sacrilegious, because I don't tend to mind rotation too much. I just play with whatever hand is given to me. But at the very least, your turn 1 play should look somewhat like this, for this team in specific. But because I am vastly overleveled at this point, you know, encounters can sometimes end within 1 to 2 turns. Oh my god. So yeah, and Barbara is my designated healer for this, although there are better options, but I chose Barbara in specific because she is of the spirit Afflatus, and Afflatus are the elements in this game, and spirit and intellect Afflatus tend to only be strengths and strong and weak against each other, and they just take neutral damage from the other Afflatus. So that's why I have this team built in particular, and I did get a decent amount of resources, so there's that. Let's move right along to the next chapter.
Hold on.
Oh, they're not...
Misunderstanding, Timekeeper. We attacked to defend ourselves. We are not the enemy.
Ah, so it was a misunderstanding. The looming figures from the other side of the fog have their hands high in the air. Okay.
We are the investigators from the Foundation. These are our IDs.
Why are they hot? Why are... Even the NPCs are hot. Why are they hot? Why? Oh my god. I was also playing through the...
What's the purpose of the investigation now?
I was playing through a rerun of an event that they have, and it was set in London, and it seems to just be a small side story that's has you playing as Tooth Fairy, but it was really more about Willow and her character development. So there's that, and one of the NPCs there was surprisingly hot. I wish I could put up a picture, but I'll look it up somewhere online. It's probably somewhere online, but There we go. So as you can see by now, the style of this game is unlike anything you've ever quite. I mean, it's still like anime-ish. You can definitely see the roots there, but the way the characters dress and the way that some of the more outlandish designs look, it's drip unlike anything you've ever seen before, and I just cannot get enough of it. So let's keep going on with the story here.
The world has been reversed to 1913. We are here to collect the lost scientific devices from the 1970s.
Oh dear God, that's going to cause
Science and
problems.
technologies are regressing rapidly due to the storm. Those old devices, which used to be outdated, have become valuable to us.
I see. Do you mind us investigating this place? It won't be long.
Of course, Vertin.
Sure. We are glad to give you a hand if you need it, Timekeeper.
Right. I forgot that. I keep
Good.
forgetting that she's
I have
authority.
some questions about the base, and I wonder if you may help.
I also don't remember if Mason is American, but given how she dresses, it gives me Amish vibes, but I actually think that's what they're going for, but we'll see.
So it was just a mistake. Back to treasure hunting now?
Regulus, don't get too excited. Calm down. There's processes to this. She swaggers into the base, inspecting the dusty boxes one by one.
Let's see what Zeno and Laplace have left here.
Also, like, throws me off a little that it's pronounced Laplace, not
Infrared
Laplace.
shotgun. Oh, Magalev auto feeder. Kato calibrator.
Of course she's excited about chocolate.
And a full box of Laplace's military chocolate.
Oh my God, of course that's what you're excited for. You like your Dr. Pepper.
Come check it out. This is all good stuff. Solid MREs.
Oh my God.
This pirate with a heart of gold wouldn't mind tasting it for you.
Regulus, just say you're hungry, please.
I don't mean to rain on your parade, but even dogs won't eat those things. It makes Alitia's excrement smell better in comparison.
Oh my God, Lilia, you just had to spoil it.
That being said, to the best of this apple's knowledge, canine animals shouldn't have consumed any food which contains theobromine anyhow.
Is he referring to the chocolate? I'm pretty sure he
Then
is.
can I have it or not?
I
There
think
is
they're
nothing
just
to be
discouraging
worried
you.
about, since the captain is not an animal of the Canidae family.
Well said, as befits the first mate of mine.
Of course. Apple always being a gentleman that he is. She happily lifts the small supply box that is placed on the chocolates.
Wait a second, Regulus.
Uh-oh.
Show me the thing in your arms.
Okay.
Why? What do you want? Feel like my chocolate now?
No. The supply box.
Ooh.
It has my name on it.
Regulus lets out a gasp, and the wooden box in her hand lurches forward.
Wow, true.
Real and true, as
Are
the
there
kids say.
any other Vertin in the Foundation?
As far as I know, no one is called by that name but me.
There's also like a moderate percentage of the cast that are British, so it's definitely
Looks like an ordinary
refreshing.
wooden box. But these ordinary boxes are always the most dangerous.
That's definitely true, Lilia. It's also refreshing to hear British accents over American accents, so this is why I love the game for its voice acting.
So,
Apart from
turns out we did find something useful
the
in this treasure
non-English speaking characters using native
hunt. The ribbon has
accents,
Vertin's
it's
name on it,
amazing.
like a celebrity autograph. A treasure indeed.
Yep. What more is?
Regulus,
I mean, we
wait,
just need to
stop.
open the.
No one can stop a pirate from opening her fresh trophy.
And she opened Pandora's box. Oh, that's how they got Miss Radio. Okay. Oh, so this is still just a flashback. First glimpse is a blue flower descended from its surroundings. Then she hears a bizarre static noise. And Miss Radio pops to
News of
life.
the day. The Outcasts held the 11,231st pep rally in the Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. They eventually unanimously passed the principle of dozing in spring, relaxing in summer, slacking off in autumn, and hibernating in winter. Practical Modern Incantations has now been reissued for the 77th time. We are now at the end of the 20th century, this book still remains the #1 book on the list of most regretful purchase on Classic Score by the New Yorker.
Oh my god, that sounds like a very bad insult. But you see here, Miss Radio, one of the two-star characters in this game. Yes, they go as low as 2 stars. Or is it 3? It's basically that. There are only 2 characters in this game that are of the lowest star rating, and this is one of them. The other one is literally a sentient piece of glass. So, the fun part about Miss Radio here is she got an alt skin recently. I'm gonna put up a picture because, of course, everyone should have this character. But she got an alt skin for no reason. And also another low rarity character, Cristallo, which is the kid that is permanently sick and has been going through chemotherapy. They will be getting also an alt skin in the upcoming jukebox, which is the battle pass for this game. And it's insane that even the low rarity characters have like alt skins. And I guess it just goes to show that Blue Epoch, or Blue Epoch as I prefer to call them, the word is right there. Why wouldn't you call them Blue Epoch? That they give a lot of thought and care even to low rarity characters. Hell, even the twins, which is a reference to The Shining. Again, I'll be putting up pictures. They even have an alt skin. They have an alt skin, which is amazing. And God, I could keep gushing about this game, but I sadly don't have the time. So let's just get on with the story.
Erd has recently published her latest travel notes, Roaming in a Peyron, which has started a new round of craze for traveling in the Aegean Sea region.
Okay.
Chief editor of The Voice of the Millennium strongly recommends this book, praising it to be the literary reproduction of the romantic, elegant, and classical dreams, a glimpse at the golden era.
Okay, she's just rambling on and on and on.
Criticisms abound. The Babylonian Review issued a warning that the author's observation of the Apollo star was fatally inaccurate.
Okay.
Self-driving tourists can easily get lost in
Is this the point where we as the
They do
player
not
just
correct their direction
click
by
so that because she is literally, it's like going through like various channels on the radio.
Time for late night news.
No, I think that was just one entire report.
End of the 20th century. Voice of the Millennium.
Yeah, I think it would be more flavor
Is this radio
appropriate to
broadcasting
literally,
news in 1999?
yeah. It would have been more flavorful to literally skip through it as if you were transferring through multiple like channels on the radio. The ritual from afar interrupts the broadcast. Oh shit.
Just as I suspected.
The Manas are here. Great. She puts away her usual smile, the glowing light of a spell gathering at her fingertips. Miss Masson, please,
Timekeeper
save
hasn't
us.
reported the time of this era to the Foundation.
The Manas are here.
You two, as the Foundation's investigators, shouldn't have known what year this is.
Oh, they were moles. Great. The fog parts revealing 2 familiar figures. Oh god, who is it? Yep.
In such pouring rain, time is the best proof of identity.
Well said, Miss Masson. Well said.
Huh, I get it. Not a bad plot.
Miss Morzon, what's your 6? Let us help you.
Right on, right on. So let's have another combat scenario here, and this will just probably be very, very easy. And you guys can probably get the flow of combat at this point. I would show the harder stuff, but I sadly am not fully prepared for it yet. I'm gonna max out Charon first before I can tackle the non-story. Before I can show you rather the non-story stuff in this game. So the thing about the Dynamo team, just buff these 2 up. Just use the 2 skills first, and then use this. But if you have a 4th party member, you will have more actions to do, and usually you would spend it to get Ulrich's buffing skills to going. So there is that. And yeah, I am way over leveled for this point of the game. I am way too strong now. Oh my god, I am far too powerful for this point. So yeah, I'll just you guys can get the flow. If you use a set number of cards, I think you can also see it here, what cards are remaining in your spell box. So there is that. And yeah, once you've used them all up, they will refresh, and then you'll get a new deck. So choosing what cards to use at which point can also matter. So it's literally quite similar to Fate Grand Order in that aspect. But if I'm just going to like ruffle stomp these enemies to Kingdom Come, then I guess the only interesting fight to show at this point is just the bosses, or the mini bosses for that matter. So yeah, I'll just skip to the story. Okay, we've kicked the Manus Vindicte's ass. When the fog is clear, the enemies are gone. There's nothing else to be seen in the valley except for the supply boxes scattered on the ground.
Didn't expect them to be clever enough to disguise themselves as a Foundation's investigators. They sure have learnt a thing or two.
Indeed, Regulus, indeed.
The era of 1929 only lasted for 2 days. The frequent change of time muddles work and responsibilities in the Foundation, which in turn caused some chaos within it. Luckily, Miss Morzon noticed the signs of it at the beginning.
Timekeeper, please take a look at this box.
Yes, madame.
I'm afraid this is what they came here for.
The radio? Oh. It's a Manus mask. Turns aside, revealing the newly opened supply box in front of her. Unlike the long-abandoned Laplace instruments, it is not yet soaked by the rain and mist here.
This is...
It's a Manus mask.
the Manus mask they used to stay immune to the storm.
Yep. They used it way back, I believe in Chapter 2, when they were in the 1920s, just after the Great Depression. There's an entire, like, thing that happens in the... not the Great Depression, no, the stock market crash. Yeah, there we go. It was during the stock market crash, and oh dear God, this is not a good sign. But yeah, in the previous chapter, in the that takes place during the year of the stock market crash, so it was just before the Great Depression. Now that I think about it, they managed to convince a group of people to wear a Manus Vindicte mask, so that they could supposedly protect themselves from the storm. And I guess now would be a good time as any to explain like the overarching plot of this game. So you are the Timekeeper, and it is your job to basically keep the world in order, somewhat, thanks in part, or rather in cooperation with the St. Pavlov Foundation during this anomalous event known as the storm, where wherever it rains, time flows backwards. So there are still no definitive answers as to why this happens, why this phenomenon happens, but there is a group of people in particular that exploits this, and it's called the Manus Vindicte. So there is that. And so while I collect these, and we'll just cut right along rather to the next point of the story.
I will explain all of these as briefly as possible.
Oh, hello, Mesma.
Good news.
What you got?
The analysis report on the mask you submitted to the Scientific Computing Center is now available, Timekeeper.
Oh, thanks.
We found the same component in it as the raindrop from the storm.
Yeah.
This is a component named asymmetrical nuclide R by the Scientific Computing Center.
ANR, I guess?
Its name comes from the bifurcation structure it presents under the Arcanum imaging.
Love the fact that Arcanum, or magic, if you want to be more pedantic about it.
Submitted. After removing all water, mud, human hair, and dandruff within, the remaining unanalyzable component is what we called asymmetrical nuclide R.
What a familiar name.
Was that sarcastic, Verton? Yes, as an expedient, she borrowed the first half of it to make up the answer for the 3 questions. Mesmer Jr. doesn't pay much attention to her murmuring.
But it disappeared right away, and we only have a photo of it. Fortunately, we extracted the stable form of it from the Manus mask. It might be the key to staying immune to the storm.
I mean, apart
Does
from
that
being an
mean
arcanist.
It'll be possible for the Scientific Computing Center to develop protective gears which are immune to the storm? Like the Manus does?
I mean, that's to be expected.
A credit to you.
Yeah, because of our discovery.
The whole center is crazy about it, and I am responsible for passing along the good news on behalf of my fatigued colleagues, who stayed up all night and suffered from neurasthenia.
Oh my god. Mesmer, being the, being who she is. Ooh,
This is
giving us a
sampling
side
device
quest
for
even.
Asymmetrical nuclide R. It's the one and only. The manual is in the interlayer.
Thanks.
I'll be
Giving us
careful.
homework even.
Thank you, Mesmer.
Don't be. I'm just delivering this for someone else.
Oh boy. Great. This is the first time she has seen her since waking up. Right. There was that entire incident.
How do you feel now? I'm sorry about what happened in the rehab center.
Well, good on Vertin to try, at least try and
I'm
reach
good.
out.
It just helped me further verify some factual information about arcanists.
Well, knowing Mesmer's backstory...
I thought you weren't one of them, Vertin.
Oh, she does have a heart. Mesmer is this, like, she adjusts her cufflinks and quickly walks away. Mesmer Jr. is one of those characters that, puts some people off, so... Knowing that, there is more nuance to her than that is,
Phenomenal achievement, Timekeeper.
heartwarming. Hello, Sonetta. Her face brightens with sheer delight. A complete contrast to what happened with Mesmer just now.
It's a tremendous breakthrough in our fight with Manus Vindictae. Everyone at the headquarters is cheering.
Oh, yeah.
Although, I don't know what this component really is. Is it a kind of ritual? Or a unique substance?
A unique substance, Sonetta. More along those
That'll be
lines.
the next thing to find out in our investigation, I think.
Ooh, okay then.
Manus Vindictae always has more information on the storm and how to be immune to it. We've been trying our best to keep up with their progress.
You know, there could also be a conspiracy that
we have another
Manus
direction.
and the Pavlov Foundation are working together somehow. You know, it's a plot twist and that you can see coming from miles away. But given how this thing is written, I don't think Blue Epoch will be going for that route.
Luckily, the SPDM library has every single issue of Global Arcane Geography since the 1960s.
Ooh, okay.
Also, Miss Sotheby accepted your request.
For what?
Thank you, Sonetto. With these files and the help of Regulus, that should be enough.
Where are we going exactly? I guess we will find out on the next episode of... Oh, here we go. The figures of the big names are moving between piles of paperwork. And someone is in big trouble. Oh dear, what is it this time?
Ha! Yeah, go on. What else do you get except for playing dumb, you cunning flower-headed tin box?
Great.
Speak. Tell us what you know.
She is interrogating a radio.
What were you doing in the Elitiao's base? In what way are you associated with Manus Vindictae? And who put you in that box which has Vertin's name on it?
I have no idea.
Great. The radio doesn't know. The rocket pirate advances while her hostage slowly retreats. The radio can move till she knocks into someone more callous.
And those ridiculous radio programs. End of the 20th century. Voice of the Millennium and Roaming in a Pyren.
This isn't even good cop, bad
Don't
cop.
waste
It's just
our
two bad
time.
cops.
Otherwise, we have no choice but bathe you with this bottle of vodka.
Lilia, you would
Jeez,
not do that.
You really mean that? Anything less cruel?
You value your vodka too much, Lilia.
Formalin, of course. I never waste my drink.
See? I knew you had it in you to use something worse.
That's more like it.
Exactly, Regulus. Jesus Christ, Lilia.
But I really don't know anything.
Yeah, show some mercy on Miss Radio.
I'm just the
Come
receiver
on.
of signals. Please believe me.
Yeah, she's done nothing wrong
I
yet.
was already in that box.
Oh, she's an awakened. Great.
This interrogation won't get us anywhere. Laplace didn't detect any unusual arcane marks on her.
But she was there with those Manus pawns in that base.
That is
Say
not
anything you
conclusive
want, She will
evidence.
still be a solid suspect.
Yes, I understand what you mean. But for now, the evidence can't support our speculation.
Yep.
A field trip may be helpful, I guess.
I guess. Vertin,
What's your plan?
please be more confident when
come
you say
with me?
that.
I've informed Madame Z. This will be the first official field mission of our team.
Yay! Field trip!
Sotheby and Druvis are still on leave. They will not take part in this action. While Miss Morzon will stay put in the Foundation's headquarters as our contact.
Wait, a field mission?
What?
Didn't we just come back from that Elitial base? Besides, where is this field?
The Apollo star we just heard about means the sun. The Ford Sextant Model T is an arcane device produced in the early 19th century. The Scientific Computing Center has one of those as a part of their collection. The Gorgon current is mostly created in the Aegean Sea, near the Balkan Peninsula. I remembered an Arcanum magazine in the 1970s had a detailed article about this and introduced the circulating current. I read it in the periodical room in SPDM.
Yeah, the scientific
The
department.
current will be flowing backwards every time the Earth is at aphelion and perihelion. This is also known as the current reversal.
A lot of terms are being thrown at us here, but I think it's easy enough to follow.
And the time in the outside world is... January the 1st, 1914.
So, just on the New Year's.
Are you saying that all those broadcasts are leading us to an actual place?
Probably.
Why? I thought we'd have a nice break after this.
Come on, Regulus.
Regulus? You've been longing for a ship, haven't you? What if I tell you that I've got you one?
That's an easy way to get Regulus to be on board. No pun intended.
Now, hold on a second.
Oh, God.
Come to think of it, it wasn't the flower-headed radio thingy who tricked me into the Aegean Sea. It was Vertin.
You were projecting.
Watch out! The big waves!
Stop.
Блять, this is enough. SU-01 VE.
Wait, Lilia! Are you sure about taking off in such stormy weather?
And we're back to the present.
This isn't a normal storm. Something is attacking us from the ocean.
Oh, that's what the
We need to
tentacles
pull it
were.
out. You guys go study that whatever instruction right now.
The Red 38 rocket takes off and speeds across the sky like a shooting star. That's just what she calls her broom.
I finally got you. Damn bastard.
Wow, she swears so much it's censored. Okay, so I've just been through combat. It wasn't really too interesting. It was against the tentacles that you see here in the background. But every once in a while, the game does this to you. And, well, let's just say sometimes you have to go online to look up the real answer. Try to think it over. How many years? Okay, so we do this one by one. Nope, that wasn't it either. 2? Nope. 4. It was 4 years. Oh, shit. Wait, did she start when she was 16? Huh, that's interesting, because she's 19 now. So there is that. And, yeah, so the game does challenge you in, seeing if you can remember details from the story. And, it can work sometimes. It forces you to pay attention. So there's that. And, don't get me wrong. The story is amazing. So you will pay attention, but if you're like me and your memory isn't exactly that great, I don't have the memory of a goldfish. No, I'm not that bad, but I do tend to forget details. So after an extended period of time, so there is that. So I think this means we have a boss coming up. So, hoo boy, we shall see. Right, easy to forget that Sonetto is Italian. A glow cuts through the air. The mainsail halyard breaks in a snap.
Now cut the other halyard. We need to reduce the angle of attack and depower the ship.
You might end up getting, like, shipwrecked somewhere.
But we can't stay like this for long. Bertin, have you thought of anything?
It's not working. I've tried different ways, but the Tempest blocked every signal I sent for help.
Yeah.
So is that it? We are as good as dead?
Oh, come on, come on, Regulus.
Wait, there might be another way. I'm sorry, Miss Radio. I need to borrow you for a second.
Don't be so scared, man. She whimpers helplessly, but that voice is soon drowned in the fierce
Field mission
storm.
evacuation instructions. Article 21.
There is another way, just ahead.
Whenever there is an emergency, the field officer may send an SOS code with their wands through any transmission device with round buttons on it.
What do you
Any
know?
Foundation member nearby will provide immediate humanitarian aid. To send the code, please turn the knob 1 time to the right, half to the left, and then 1 time to the right.
And that
If
should
you
work.
succeed, you shall hear.
Click. The knob is turned fully to its endpoint.
May the peace be with you.
And voila!
I've never seen such a tremendous ritual.
When the light of the ritual fades, 3 people dressed in white show up on the deck. They are wearing uniforms that look completely different from those of the usual investigators or Foundation staff.
We are the Special Mission Squad Razor. Please show me your ID.
Thank you so much. We are...
Oh, we know you, Timekeeper. Even in our Special Operations Squad, you have quite a name.
Wow, already.
It seems you're in big trouble, huh?
That's an understatement,
We were
sir.
under attack by a giant sea monster when sailing in the Gorgon Current. Please help us ashore safely.
Right down to business. Good, good. I like a straightforward person.
This guy has his head on straight.
William, Todd, better get a move on.
Go get him, boys. He's also built like a brick house. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this might be a combat scenario where I will actually include it. And, yep. This was the rest of the screen. But given that I am vastly overleveled for this segment of the game, this might just end up getting cut right here, right now. The arcane blades are incredibly sharp. Indeed, the boss fight was extremely underwhelming because, again, I am vastly overleveled. Let's continue on with the story, shall we? The razor pierced the monster's scales, several snakeheads are cut off and fall into the sea.
Incredible. Is that a full-size Gorgon? I've only read about this ancient sea monster in literatures. Watch out! Its eyes will turn you into stone.
I mean, it's not like it's going to be a problem.
Gorgon since the 12th century. I thought the current was simply named after the mythology.
Well, it's my privilege to have the chance to fight against it, huh? William, Todd, let's see who gets it down first.
You know,
Entity should not be multiplied unnecessarily.
You know, conversations like that tend to end with the character dying, so he may have triggered his death flag. A broom passes by the ship swiftly. A playful, interested smile comes to Lilia's face.
Compete with me in speed? Have a try, if you dare.
Stop trying to be hot, Lilia. How dare you?
Oh, you have guts and I appreciate it. Bring it on. Speed up, my friends. We need to rush back to the Balkan Peninsula for another mission.
Everyone, please wait a minute.
Soneto, now is not that... What for?
The size of the sea monster. It's shrinking.
Oh, okay. Good observation there, girl. But why?
What's happening now? Got out of sight.
Regulus saving her records. Oh my god. And that's the Beatles, by the way. Like, where? Right in the front there. Or at least a legally distinct Beatles.
It's crawling into the cabin.
Ah, shit. Trying to save itself.
It plans to tear the ship apart from the inside. Everyone watch out.
And they got dragged in. Great. Now we're in the present. I think this is a cutscene that's going to happen next, maybe? Question mark? Before passing out, the only thing we can hear is the screaming. And the hands reaching out. Oh dear. We nearly died. Again. There are multiple instances of this, even early on, like even the earlier chapters. Good god. Verdun comes close to death so many times. And we're beached. What is this place? Blue sky, white clouds, and the beach. Strange island. Wait, if this is what I think it is, the waves are gently washing over the body. Oh god. And someone is staring at us. 37! It's the baby girl!
Pardon me?
Your watch was wrong.
Well, we were sailing in Greek territory after all, so she repeats as if it's the only thing worth saying.
My pocket watch.
The numbers are now entirely different from the previous display.
Your watch was losing time, so I fixed it for you.
I don't understand.
Same here. Why would you lose time?
Is the right time?
Yeah.
She gave us a
This is
math.
the year 2007, is it not?
Oh no. Oh no. We have been flung forward rather than backwards. And we met one of the most beloved baby girl characters in this game, 37. Oh my god. Well, that's a nice place to end it off. After nearly drowning in the sea, we are saved by... Well, I'm not gonna spoil it because I sort of know what happens here, but I finally get to experience it myself. And, oh boy, the story involving these Greek people is going to be one hell of a ride. And, this is going to be a journey that I will gladly take with me, the team, and you guys. And by the team, I mean, Vertin and the others. But, that's an entirely different story. So, if you guys want to see more of Vertin's misadventures, hit like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends. And until next time, toodles.